Welcome to the Secretary of State Information Management System, the business entity, which is a mouthful, so it's called SIMS-BE for short. It replaces a 1977 paper-based system. Perhaps you weren't even born in 1977. We've been working to update our system, and it finally launched this past August. I'm Jane Demery, Deputy Secretary of State, acting on behalf of Secretary McCullough. SIMS-BE will simplify all your business filings, file business forms, request copies and certificates, conduct searches, and more, all online. SIMS-BE will make filing business documents more efficient, convenient, and will be accessible 24/7. Save time, money, and get results in minutes instead of weeks, all from your own computer. Not a computer person? You can still file paper documents. I hope you learn a lot from this webinar, and now I'll turn this over to Sarah Bardo, our SIMS project manager, for further information.
Thank you, Jane. We're excited to share with you a brief introduction to SIMS-BE today. Just a couple quick notes before we start. All participants have been muted for this session. If you have a question, please post it to the Q&A section of the WebEx Event Center. At the end of the session, we will respond to as many questions as possible within the time frame available. If you have a technical problem, simply submit a request in the chat section of the WebEx Event Center, and our IT team is standing by to assist. Okay, let's get started. Today, we're going to give you a sneak peek at what's new with SIMS-BE. We'll explain the importance of authority, walk you through step-by-step instructions to register your account, and finish up with Q&A. To guide you through our agenda today, I'm happy to be joined by our Deputy of Business Services, Tana Gormley.
Thank you, Sarah, and good morning.
What's new? The new system allows you to file business documents online, such as ABNs, LLCs, and more. Since we'll be using ePass, Montana's secure login, you'll be able to order and download copies online and monitor your business as well as others. Plus, you'll have access to a personalized view of your business activities, also known as your dashboard, which we'll see on the next slide. What's next? Additional features planned for release after launch will also be included in the What's Next section on this page. What's not? Some rare items will still need to be filed by paper, as shown in the list on the right. From the SIMS-BE welcome page, you can register or log in with ePass, quickly access common activities such as search for a business or file an annual report under the Get Started section, find answers to frequently asked questions, step-by-step instructions, how-to videos, and much, much more through our Help Center. After you register and log in, you will be routed to your personal SIMS-BE dashboard. From your SIMS-BE dashboard, you can quickly access frequently used tasks with Do It Now. Access all of your business documents in one place on the My Items tab. Track the status of your documents, including your unfinished business documents. Receive important business reminders, and monitor your online payments. Only authorized individuals or organizations will have authority to file and maintain businesses online. There are multiple types of authority depending on whether you are a principal, service company, or a registered agent. For existing companies, authority must be established using an activation code. Within the past few weeks, you should have received a mailer with an activation code in a bright purple box. Please keep this code in a safe place. You will need this code after logging into ePass to register your account with the proper authority. Because business owners and registered agents have different types of authority, a separate account registration process is required for each group. For your convenience, the activation codes recently mailed to you have been color-coded to easily differentiate the process. A separate webinar presentation is available for each group. This webinar will focus on account registration, step-by-step instructions for business owners with an entity activation code. There are 8 steps to register your account as shown above. Step 1. In the past few weeks, you should have received a mailer with an entity activation code in a bright purple box. You will need this code after logging into ePass to register your account for authority to access the businesses you represent. This entity activation code will initially provide business owners with authorized authority. Then, the business owner will need to grant principal authority to one or more principals. Questions about receiving multiple activation codes, missing or misplaced activation codes will be addressed during the Q&A section of this webinar. Step 2. To access SIMS BE, go to our website and click on Business Services, or you can click on the SIMS BE icon in the middle of the page. From the Business Services website, SIMS BE banner, click on Learn to learn more about activation codes, registrations, FAQs, and much, much more. Click on Start to log in to SIMS BE. Click on Search to search for business names or name availability. Click on Request to find business information such as copies, certificates, principals, and more. Note, the icons in the middle of the website allow quick access to the UCC LIN system, paper forms, resources for registered agents and attorneys, our business toolkit, and the Help Center. Step 3. From the SIMS BE website, click Login with ePass on the bottom right of the screen under Register Login. Step 4. From the ePass website, if you already have an ePass account to access other Montana State online services, you can log in with that username and password. Otherwise, simply create a new ePass account. After you log into ePass or create a new ePass account, you will be redirected back to SIMS BE. Step 5. On the SIMS BE Security Activation Code screen, select I did not receive a security activation code. Then, create your SIMS BE account by filling in the required user information on the screen. Please note, there are multiple types of activation codes. Your purple entity activation code that you received in the mail will be entered next, after you create your account. Step 6. From the Online Services menu, select Confirm Receipt of Entity Authority and choose Business Names for Assumed Business Names, Business Entities for Corporations, LLCs, and other business types, or trademarks for your mark from the submenu. On the Confirm Receipt of Entity Authority page, enter the purple Entity Activation Code from your mailer, select your authority type, and click Validate. On the Confirm Receipt of Authority page, check the confirmation box and click Submit. Step 7. After confirming receipt of authority, you must grant principal authority to one or more principals. To do this, select Grant Authority from the Maintain Authority menu on the View Business Entity page. Then, select Principal for the authority type requested. Select the name of the principal, enter an email address to send the authority request to, and then click Submit. Step 8. You're ready to go. Welcome to SIMS BE. From here, you can view and maintain the entity you have been granted authority to from the My Items tab on your dashboard. That wraps up our quick overview. The next 2 slides highlight some frequently asked questions around the activation code mailers. Due to high call volumes, we encourage you to visit the Help Center on our website to quickly find answers to many of your SIMS BE questions. And now for some of our frequently asked questions. Why did I receive multiple activation codes? There are several reasons why an entity may receive multiple activation codes in the mail. If you own a business and are also a registered agent, you will receive 2 activation codes, one for your business and the other as a registered agent for the entities that you represent. In addition, depending on how your name is registered with our office or the way the address is displayed, may result in you receiving multiple entity activation codes for your registered agent. Another frequently asked question. I do not have an activation code. What should I do? If you do not receive an activation code in the mailer and have not yet received that as of August 22nd, please check with your registered agent or service company prior to contacting our office. They may have your activation code on file. If you misplaced the notice you received, please email at sosbusiness@mt.gov or fax at 406-444-3976 or mail on your company letterhead the following information. We need the business name that you want to have authority over, the position or role you hold in regards to the business, your preferred return method for receiving your activation code. You want us to email it if you want to receive it by mail or fax, your contact name and your phone number in case we have questions, your signature of authorized individual that is making the request. Please note, you must have an ePass account and SIMS BE account set up prior to us granting you authority through the new business filing system known as SIMS BE. And now, our IT manager and I will respond to any questions you may have.
Thanks, Tana. We have no questions in the queue.
Excellent. Well, thank you everyone for joining our webinar today. The slides from this presentation will be available on our website in the Help Center after the webinar, and a recording will be available in about 24 hours. Similar to launching any new software, we are prepared to assist customers through any challenges that may occur. This will be a fresh start for our Business Services Division, and we're confident SIMS BE will allow us to provide even greater customer services for you. Please visit our website to learn more about SIMS BE, and do not hesitate to contact us with questions you have. Have a great afternoon. Thank you.